Check, check, check. Here we are in Tewksbury. Warhawks in their green jerseys. They're the visitors for today's game against the Middlesex Islanders, who are in dark blue with orange and light blue trim. So first game of this Sunday for the Warhawks. Last night we had a heartbreaking loss in a shootout. So the girls are looking to make good with their 2 games today. So hopefully they'll come out ready to play. The competition today, Middlesex Islanders and Las Vegas Storm, 2 teams that kind of sit just outside of the top 20 for 14U Tier 2. So it should be good competition. We need a combination of teamwork, and again, that first period for us is critical. I think yesterday we weren't expecting the level of play considering our first game, the team was not as strong, but yesterday's team, some very strong skaters. I think we learned that early. Definitely challenging, but the girls definitely playing together could beat that team as well. So we're hoping for a really strong result here against the Islanders. I didn't get a chance to look at all of the results. I do know that with points, the Warhawks sit in 3rd place right now. A win is awarded 3 points. An overtime win is awarded 2 points, and an overtime loss is awarded 1 point. So right now we have a total of 4 points, putting us in 3rd place. The late game gives us the opportunity for the girls to have had plenty of rest, a good breakfast, and that's a little bit different than yesterday. A lot of the girls were traveling Friday, some like myself and Micah, very late on Friday. So we'll see what some rest can do for the girls. Aslan Porter is back in the lineup. She took a pretty hard hit yesterday. I checked in with her mom. She said, her back was sore and she was resting, but hopefully she's feeling a lot better. She's out there. I think if you go to the NGHL website, National Girls Hockey League, and you go to tournaments, you specifically look this tournament, you scroll all the way down, you can find the standings for this tournament. And for anybody that's here at the rink, I doubt you would be listening, but there is a QR code that you can link to. I just did not grab it this morning. But again, nghl.com, I believe. And then you go to tournaments, go to the MLK tournament, and then you got to scroll all the way down for the 14U. There's a 14U blue, a 14U gray. We are 14U blue. Warhawks getting loud by their net. They're ready to go. Sticks hit the ice. Oh, maybe, I take that back. I see that we have someone in the box. I think it's Aslan, who is on the bench but not in uniform today. So I'll double check that in a second, but I think that's the case, which would make sense because that hit she took, she may need a break from the ice. That's going to get kicked. Yeah, I just said she was playing. So that is correct. Azzy is not playing today. She's on the bench. So she's still there supporting her team, of course. So Zolna headed out to mid-ice with Ikeda and Fazio. We have McGuire and McNiven back on defense.
Go Warhawks!
So off the face-off, Warhawks make an entry into the zone. Ikeda puts it towards the net, tipped by the goalie. Fazio giving chase behind the net. Fazio and Nikita are there. Fazio trying to come out with it. She's battling. She comes ahead. She tries to get it to center it, but she can't. They're in the near corner. Zolna comes in to help. Fazio is there. Zolna is there. They're battling on the board. Zolna takes it towards the net. An Islanders player receives it. Islanders get it out. Going to make an entry here. Luckily, Warhawks are back on D. McGuire's there. McGuire slips. Luckily, Zolna's there to back her up. That player's still going. Fazio takes it out. Now Ikeda takes it out. Ikeda can't quite get it out of the zone, but Maggie McGuire tips that back. Neutral ice. Islanders take it across ice for an entry. They had a player there. but luckily it was chipped away. McGuire tries to get that up the ice. It gets out of the zone. That was Dina Cola who had come in. Bridges giving chase. Bridges has a chance with a puck here. Bridges battles so Bridges chased for that puck. She didn't quite get a shot off, but it went towards the net. The Islanders goalie made a quick cover. So we'll have a face-off in the Islanders zone. Far circle. It's going to be Hyman on center today. And then Dina Cola and Bridges out. And then it's McGuire and Grzetich are back on D. Warhawks battling behind the net. It's net front. Islanders get it out. Zoe Bridges with that nice check. She keeps that puck in. Grzetich keeps it in. She fires. Blocked by the goalie. Bounces in front of the goalie. Bridges again trying to get that puck. Islanders make an exit. Or an entry. McGuire on the far boards. Can't get that quite out. There's Islanders players battling. Islanders come out with it. Tipped away by Hyman. Goes towards the net, but it hits Odell's stick before it gets there. Odell battling on the boards to get that puck out. It's going to come across. Rosetta's just trying to get it. Islander player comes down. It's chipped out of the zone. Neutral ice. Bridges giving chase. Her legs have to be tired. She's having a hard, strong shift. Hyman giving chase. Bridges trying to get out. Tessa comes in. She chips that forward. It sneaks into the Islander zone, then right back out into neutral ice. Russell, quick on the puck. It's in the Islander zone. Back to neutral ice. Right on the boards in front of us. Odell chips that deep. She comes for a change. It's Vanslow. Vanslow, Mihalovic, and Russell are out there now. McNiven gets a shot. That goes low to the ice and a nice softball grab by the goalie. So Warhawks coming out strong, 12:30 left. Feynman comes in on D for Grzetich. So it's going to be Feynman and McNiven in. So right now we started the game with 5D, and then I think we have 3 out, so we have 3 complete lines of offense. Feynman tries to keep that. She goes back out. She tips it to Russell. Russell tips it back into the zone. Vanslow giving chase. It goes across the ice. McNiven is there. She keeps that puck in. She gets it to Vanslow. Vanslow tries to take a shot. It's blocked off the stick of an Islanders player. Islanders trying to make an exit. Now they're making an entry. 2 players on. Ikeda with a nice back check there. McNiven comes away with that puck. She is behind the net. She does a nice change of direction. Vanslow passes it, trying to get it to the middle. It's to Zolna. Zolna chips it up the board. The Islander player did a nice job of blocking Zola after she did that. Feynman gets it. She takes it up to Fazio. Nice pass. Fazio coming up the board strong. Goalie makes a little bit of an interference there. It's going to be Feynman and Grzetich on defense. Feynman going up the boards. She chips it towards the net. It's right in front of the goalie. So Feynman got it towards the net. Fazio was there, but she was blocked by a couple players. It trickled in front of the net, and the goalie makes a grab. McGuire and Grzetich in on D. Fazio, Ikeda, and Zolna in on the face-off. Face-off in the Islander zone, far circle. Puck is dropped. Out of the face-off, Warhawks have a chance. Ikeda grabs that. She skates around. She's looking. She takes a shot, blocked away by the goalie. Nice shot on net. Zolna on that puck up the boards. McGuire comes in. She gets a shot off, blocked again by the goalie. Zolna in the corner. Zolna chips it around. Fazio was able to receive it behind the boards. She's got players on her, though. There on the boards. Ikeda trying to center it to Zola. Oh, Zola's stick. Player made a nice block of Zola's stick. She couldn't get a shot off. She was right net front. So they're going to make an entry here. McGuire chips that puck away. Nice play by Maggie McGuire. So they're on the boards. Goes to neutral ice. Fazio waiting for that puck. Fazio gets there. A player goes down. Bridges tries to get it. Bridges tries to center it. Puck's going back and forth. Bridges making a nice play coming back for it. Hyman's going to battle that behind the net with a player. Hyman is going to end up with that puck. They're looking for a pass. They pass it out to the D. McGuire takes a shot, blocked by the Islanders players before Everett makes a net. Islanders make an entry. Player tries to make a move. McGuire tips that out, but not hard enough. So McGuire takes that. That's going to go for icing. So we have 10-11 left to play, 0-0. So Warhawks come out strong. They need to keep that up. We've spent a lot of times both zone. Islanders definitely have players who can skate, make strong entries into the zone. I think the Warhawks are prepared for that now. So off the face-off far circle, Warhawk zone. So Feynman shoots that. She doesn't get it. It's kept in the zone by an Islanders player. Player on the side. A shot. That shot goes into the side. Feynman chips it back out. Goes up the boards. Feynman blocks a player from getting that puck. They're coming up the boards. DiNicola and Hyman. Oh! So just a bit offsides. DiNicola enters the zone before the puck gets there. So we'll have another face-off. So we have Feynman and Odell in on defense. Mihalovic, Russell, and Vanslow in right in the near dot, right near the camera. Islanders come out with that, but Mihalovic makes an entry. And again, Vanslow was in the offensive zone. So offsides again will be exact same place. So Russell gears up for that face-off. Coach tells you to get it deep. Goes back to the same place, pretty much the Islanders. They get it to neutral ice to a player. Odell takes that puck. Odell's got a chance to skate. Odell going to make an entry. Vanslow trying to get to that. Feynman gets it just at the blue line, and it's going to be offsides. So we have Niven and McGuire back. Russelin goes down for the face-off. Warhawks tip that to an Islanders player, but it stays in the Islanders zone. Goes out of the zone. McNiven. That's going to be McGuire grabbing that puck. McGuire circles around the neck. McGuire chipping it up the boards, trying to get it to Vanslow. Vanslow, Islanders still have it from the blue line. Shot goes to the wide of the net. It's blocked away by the goalie. McNiven trying to get that out. That went out. That was definitely over the blue line as it was right in front of me, but not called. Vanslow chasing with an Islanders player. Vanslow gives nice coverage. Player skates past Zolnar, who was coming in, had her weight shifted one way. Player's taken off the puck by a combination of Warhawks players. Vanslow trying to make an entry into the zone. Vanslow chips it up the boards. Zolnar giving chase to the player. She takes the player off the puck, but there's another player there to help out. Zolna still battling on those boards. Comes out with it. Islanders come out with the puck on the boards. It's not out of the zone yet. Ikeda keeps that in. Now it scoots out to neutral ice. Islanders take that puck deep. It's going to be McGuire on that puck. McGuire rims around. She's got neutral ice. She gets past an Islanders player. She's got two. She's got one to beat. She's going in. She gets past. She's trying to get a shot off. Her stick is lifted. Islanders player makes a nice lift. Ikeda takes that into the side of net. There's a bit of a scrum, and the goalie's able to cover it. So Islanders doing a good job hitting the Warhawks sticks. They just have to move a little faster. We have 7:54:00. It's going to be Zola on the faceoff with Fazio and Ikeda. So off the faceoff, Ikeda gets that puck. She's got an Islander player's on her in the corner. Needs someone to come in for help. Ikeda's down on the ground. The puck comes out. It's going to go to Grzetic. Grzetic gets it towards the net. A little bit of a bouncing puck. Islanders making an exit. It goes off a player's stick. They're battling. Odell sees that. She chips it on the boards, gets it to Ikeda. Ikeda gets it in the Islander zone, but Islanders are about to exit. Neutral ice. Odell sees that. She's on the puck on the boards with an Islanders player. She keeps going. She gets it back into the Islander zone. Islanders control at the moment. They pass it up the boards right back to Odell. Odell chips it deep. Zolna and Fazio, or Zolna and DiNicola giving chase. So Bridges does a nice job keeping that puck. She finds it. Nice stick so it goes just outside of the zone. I don't know what Bridges had for breakfast, but she needs to keep having that for breakfast. Zolna whizzes around, gets a nice shot on net, and Islanders make a nice save. So 6:52:00 first period. Fast-paced game here. It's going to be McNiven and Feynman coming out for defense. Hyman, DiNicola, and Bridges. Hyman down for that face-off. Near dot in the Islander zone. Goes to Bridges. Bridget chips it into the corner behind the net. Olivia gets there first. She knocks the player. They're both on their feet. It sneaks out to an Islanders player. Olivia's going to get there first. Olivia's going to have a chance here. It's going to go to McNiven. McNiven is going to take that puck. She's going to take a shot. She keeps it low. Puts it on an Islanders stick in front of the net. They're battling. It rims around. Feynman sees that. She gets there. Feynman goes to the corner. Feynman goes behind the net. She's going to keep chasing that puck. Bridges goes back in defense for Feynman. It sneaks back. DiNicola tries to chip that deep. It's off a player's skate. It goes, sneaks just out. McNiven's going to get there first. McNiven's going to skate around. McNiven goes around. She gets it out to neutral ice. Bridges giving chase. Oh. Keep up the hustle, Zoe. It's going to work for you. It's going to work for you. Feynman goes behind the net. Feynman chips it up to Bridges. Bridges gets it off the boards, gets it to Hyman. Hyman makes a nice pass to Mihalovic. Mihalovic goes to Hyman. Hyman kicks just out of the stick, just out of her reach. The goalie covered it for a second. A whistle is not blown. So, nice interception by Mihalovic. Nice pass there by Vanslow. Vanslow makes a nice backhanded shot. Saved by the goalie. Great job. Puck's down on the ice. Warhawks swarming. Trying to get it out of the zone. Grzetic has his. Grzetic shoots. Saved by the goalie. So Grzetic makes a nice strong shot right into the chest of the goalie. So Warhawks buzzing around here. We need to put it in the net. 5:17 left to play, 0-0. Russell down on the faceoff. Vanslow gets that off the faceoff. Vanslow on the boards. Grzetic chips to neutral ice. McGuire's going to be back. She's got a 3-on-1. Nice job by Maggie. Nice save. Nice pad save. Warhawks trying to get it out in front. What was the call? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they call it hand pass. So Andrew was saying it was hand pass. I didn't quite see that. But I guess that was the indication on the ice. Yeah, it was the motion. So off the face-off, Ikeda gets that. Ikeda's making an entry in his zone. She's got Fazio. Fazio's going to get a good shot. Fazio puts it into the goalie, drops down for a second. The goalie covers again. So nice pass. I think the girls got to have to go, blocker side high. I think they have to go high in the net with this goalie. Low shots are getting saved. So Zolna out for that face-off. Zolna tries to get it to Ikeda. It goes on the board, an Islander player, but Ikeda takes it from the Islanders player. It goes net side. Zolna had a really good chance. Still going, Fazio trying to get there. There's a little bit of holding there. Fazio battling on those boards. Ikeda's trying to sneak in. Fazio has it, trying to get it to Zolna. They're buzzing around. The ladies need to keep up this pressure, though. Islanders trying to take it up the boards. Kept in by Zola. Now it's taken out by an Islanders player. Feynman knocked that into the zone. Shot on net. They're in the corner. Coming up the boards again. They stopped that player. Feynman, nice pass to DiNicola at center ice. DiNicola has it. She's taken down by an Islanders player. We did get that penalty. So Gigi was tripped up on a pass from Feynman with a little bit of momentum. Warhawks are going to be on the power play here. So DiNicola, Hyman, Bridges out there. It's going to be Odell and McGuire back on D. So let's see what the Warhawks can do. 3:43 left to play, 0-0 first period. Off the faceoff, goes to the Islanders. Let's see, 2 on the puck, ladies. 2 on the puck. You know where that puck's going. 2 on the puck. McGuire keeps that. She gets it towards the net. Hyman gets there. She's got DiNicola. She passes it middle, but it goes right to an Islanders player. McGuire is able to grab it just past the blue line. They're neutral ice. She chips it deep now. Hyman and Dina Cola get 2 on that puck, ladies. There they go. Nice. Hyman has it. She's trying to get it off her stick. Bridges is able to send that towards the net, but the goalie is able to cover. So Vanslow, Mihalovic, and Russell, I believe, are headed out for that offensive line. It's still going to be McGuire and Odell back. 3:11 left to play, 0-0. Russell on that face-off to Vanslow. Vanslow's on her backhand. She gives it to Odell. Odell tries to take it high. That shot strong but wide. Mihalovic giving chase. Islanders are going to make an entry here. McGuire there takes a girl off the puck. McGuire's going to go around. McGuire's going to go. McGuire trying to get a little momentum going. McGuire's going to make an entry. She goes in on the far board. She chips it to herself. A player chips it away. Russell's going to see that. Russell chips it off the board. Vanslow is going to be there to receive it behind the net. She's in the corner. Players need to spread out. Vanslow trying to chip it. She chips it back to Russell. Russell. Point. Look at the point. Oh, Russell takes it across the ice. It's going to go to Odell. Odell has it in the corner behind the net. She gets it net front. It's right in front of the net. The net's off, but I don't think they're going to call it right now. Vanslow gives it back to Russell. Russell takes a shot from the blue line. Grzetic is there. Grzetic is going to shoot it back towards the net. Saved by the goalie. Mihalovic buzzing back there. Vanslow misses the puck behind the net. Russell giving chase to stop that puck. The chair. There's going to be a penalty here. So I don't know if it's going to be trip or what the exact call is, but Warhawk, the Islanders penalty is over, and the Warhawks are going to be on the power kill. So man advantage to the Islanders here. 2:01 left to play. The penalty went to Brooklyn Odell, who's in the box. So out on the penalty kill. Islanders have it. They're going to get a shot. Nice save. Risley made a nice save. It rims around at the top of the boards. McNiven has that behind the net. She tries to send it deep. Fazio trying to block. Islanders trying to get a shot. They get a shot off. Nice save by Risley. So that shot will right into the chest of Risley. Nice save. Minute 10 left on the penalty here. So it's Fazio taking the face off. Ikeda's out there. McNiven. They're going to get a shot again. They need to hit a stick. Blocked away. Grzetic sends that deep. That's going to go deep. I think it was either tipped. It's not going to go for icing. Islanders trying to get that out. Grzetic stayed back to defend. McNiven's going to get that. She chips it to center ice. Islanders chip it back in. McNiven gets that deep. That's going to go for icing. So they were trying to make a concerted effort not to chip it too far for that icing call. But it went just a little bit too far. So 45 seconds left in the power play, a minute 16 left in the first period, 0-0. So off the faceoff, we'll have Zolna. Zolna gets deep. Islanders have it. Zolna trying to give D. Zolna, nice defense. Zolna again, shot that goes into the back of Grzetic. She didn't see it, but she felt it. Grzetic back behind that battling. Blocked away by the goalie. Trying to block that play. Zolna's going to have a chance with Hyman. Zolna goes wide. Zolna turns around. She's going to look for the point, maybe. Look at the point, Maddie. Look at the point. Look at the point, Maddie. Kept that puck a little bit long. Had some people down ready for the shot. Hyman buzzles. Hyman lifts the stick. Still in the Islanders zone. 5 seconds left on the penalty. They're going to get an entry. A shot. Glove saved by Risley. The penalty expires. 31.4 seconds left in this first period, 0-0. So we're at full strength here. 30 seconds left. Bridges trying to come out with it. It sneaks out of the zone. They're on the boards. Like I said, Bridges ate her Wheaties today. Watch out. They're still battling on the boards. 20 seconds left in the period. It's not going anywhere. Right in front of the Warhawks bench. Warhawks giving their teammates a little encouragement DiNicola on that puck. Islanders make an entry. Player buzzing around. Shot goes wide of the net. 3-2. It's going to be held in the corner. And 0-0. So first period, no score. So Warhawks had plenty of opportunities in that first period. Islanders are playing well. Risley, a couple great saves. So we need to keep up that intensity in this second period. Notable from that first period, Zoe Bridges, nice hustle, nice back check, nice hustling to the puck. Great job. So coach has them on a knee and started telling them to keep up what they're doing. One thing the Islanders are doing that the Warhawks need to do is hit the stick. So the Warhawks sometimes are in position to have a shot. The Islanders hit their sticks and they're unable to get that shot off. The Islanders, on the other hand, have had full shots right in front of the net. So we need to get to the puck a little bit stronger. So one penalty for each team in that first period. Neither team was able to capitalize on that. So far, refs seem to be calling a pretty fair game. Any thoughts from the goalie dad?
Nope.
No thoughts from the goalie dad. Looking for a little help here, but none. It's okay. So, I'm getting some messages too from Christian for things to include. Hi, Christian. How's the stream, Christian? Text me. Andrew would like to know how the stream is. So ref blows the whistle. I think he's going to have to blow it again before both teams come out. Or maybe that's the warning whistle, and it's the second whistle they come out with. Excellent stream, he said. So Warhawks ready to take the ice. Change of goals here. Warhawks will be moving from right to left on your screen. It's going to be Hyman out with DiNicola and Bridges. It's going to be McGuire and McNiven back on defense. So off the face-off, battle for that puck in neutral ice. McGuire is going to send it across ice. She sees that she has DiNicola hustling to the corner. Islanders player gets there first. Hyman takes her off the puck in the back of the net. Islanders still trying to get it out. Hyman and Bridges are there battling for control of that puck. Warhawks, Hyman is able to get it across the net, but we aren't able to capitalize. DiNicola gets a shot. It's blocked by the goalie, bounces in front of the goalie. Islanders trying to make an exit. Grzetich sees that. Grzetich is going to be first to that puck. She's going to take it behind her net. She's going to change directions. Nice change, but she passes it to an Islanders player. Luckily, Hyman sees it and gets it out of there. So it goes across ice. It's going to be Bridges. Hyman gets that deep. I'm not sure what the call was. Someone coming off the bench? Yes. Someone came off the bench into the Islanders zone. Offsides is called. So Feynman and Odell are in on defense. There's going to be an offensive change as well. We're going to have Vanslow, Mihalovich, and Russell. So that face-off is going to be neutral zone, near dot, just outside of the Islanders zone. Russell gets down for the face-off. It's still right in front. Vanslow gets that. Vanslow tries to chip it in. Goes out to Feynman. Feynman tries to get it deep. She gets it in the zone, maybe to Vanslow. Vanslow battling with a player. Vanslow takes a player off the puck. I like Vanslow's hustle today, too. Russell gets that. Feynman sneaks in. Feynman shoots it towards the net, blocked off the stick of an Islanders goalie. Around the back of the net, Islanders trying to make an exit. It's going to sneak out. It's going to be one player. It's going to be Feynman back. Feynman makes that player go wide. Nice save by Risley. So Feynman was back on D. She puts that player to the side of the ice, so at least the shot did not come off from the center. Change here. It's going to be Zolna off of that faceoff. So Zolna, then McGuire is back behind the net. McGuire has it. McGuire is going to circle around. Is she going to get to her strong side? There she goes. She's got that. Enters in. It's going to be McNiven, or I'm sorry, that was Fazio. It goes across. Ikeda's trying to get there before it sneaks out of the zone. Eureka grabs that. She was back on D as Maggie went in with that puck. McNiven tries to get a player. Islanders player comes out with it, but Fazio sees it. Fazio's still battling. Fazio gets that deep. Zolna giving chase. She sees where that puck's going to go. She's got an Islander player there with her. She takes that player off the puck. Fazio remains on her feet. The Island player does not. Zolna comes out with it. That was Zolna, not Fazio. Sorry. Islanders make an exit there on the board. Someone's lost a stick. It's going to be McGuire taking that behind the Warhawks net. McGuire chips that off the boards. Islander player keeps it. Looked like it's maybe snuck out of the zone. McGuire's going to get that puck. She's on the near boards near us. She's going to make an entry. She's going back. She takes a shot. Glove save by the Islanders goalie. So we have Grzetich and Odell back on defense. Russell takes the faceoff. Off that faceoff, Islanders come out with it, circling back around their own net. DiNicola makes that player change direction, gives Hyman time to cover it. That was Hyman on the faceoff. Sorry. Just on the blue line. Grzetich has that. Warhawks are battling. Nice play by the Warhawks because the Islanders were rushing a little bit. Grzetich passes that up the boards. Mihalovic gets it. Mihalovic. Zoe Bridges takes a shot. It goes into an Islanders player. Odell trying to save it. Odell keeps it. Odell shoots it. Then she chases her own puck. She did a nice job keeping it in. She's got Bridges covering for her on defense. Grzetich is going to sneak in. Grzetich sees that. They're battling. Mihalovic takes a player off the puck. But Zolna has it. Zolna gets it to Fazio. Fazio's in the corner. Fazio skating around. Fazio takes a nice shot into the side of the net. 2 on the puck, ladies. That's going to go to Zolna. Zolna makes a nice play. Zolna's driving. Zolna gets it to Odell. Odell takes a shot. Strong shot right into the glove of the goalie. Goalie had a clear view of that shot. But nice control of that puck. Nice passing. Grzetich staying on that. Grzetich comes away with it. So on the corner, it's going to go to an Islanders player. Chipped back in. Too much time in the Warhawk zone. If you ask me, we need to. Mihalovic, Vanslow, and Russell back to Feynman. Feynman chips that off the boards, but it's into a player, the chest of an Islanders player. Warhawks make an exit. Russell's hustling on that puck. She's on an Islanders player trying to make a stick lift. Now pass down to Mihalovic. Mihalovic is going to make an entry. Mihalovic tries to shoot far from the blue line. Vanslow on that puck. Mihalovic catches the corner. She's got 2 players, Zolna and McGuire on the corner. Net puck is tied up. And Grzetich are Hyman on the faceoff. Hyman chips it over to DiNicola on the boards. DiNicola racing to the corner. DiNicola gets that puck taken away from her. Grzetich sees that puck. She backhands it, gets it to her strong side. She gets it over to DiNicola. Too strong of a pass to handle. DiNicola racing to get there. DiNicola has an Islanders player on it. They're tied up on the boards. Giving chase. Vanslow and DiNicola tag team. McNiven sneaks up the board because she sees where that puck is going. McNiven tries to get it behind the net. It's still in the corner. Vanslow shoots it. Mihalovic there. McNiven gets a shot. Goes wide of the net. Vanslow has that. Goes back in the corner to Russell. Russell and Vanslow exit. McGuire is there. She hits that puck away from the player. They're battling in the corner. McGuire gets that puck. She chips it up to an Islanders player. That went to neutral ice, offsides. That Islanders player chipped it right back in before her teammates could get out of there. So same line's going to stay out. We're going to face off in the near dot just outside of the Warhawk zone. Fazio's going to be in the corner. Minute 30 left in the period. Still 0-0 left in the period. Still 0-0. Fazio, it hits a player first. Bridges doing what she's been doing all day, hustling there. So they're on the boards. Player trying to take it up. Nice job by McNiven to take her off the puck. Hyman takes a shot. High shot. Warhawks. Islanders.
Let's go Warhawks!
It's going to be Vanslow, Mihalovic, and Russell out. McNiven, McGuire back on defense. So Vance Beach, she's going to circle around the neck and she's going to skate. She's going to go. She slides on the ice, so she can't quite get that. Mihalovic trying to get to that puck. Mihalovic tips that puck. It's still in the Islander zone. Chips out to neutral ice. McNiven has it. She's getting it across to Violet. Violet chips it up. Violet chases. Mihalovic comes off. Fazio's coming in. McNiven comes in. Tries to keep that puck. She does. Islanders, we don't have anybody on the puck right now. Vanslow on that puck. Vanslow and Faz. Player got past Feynman with Fazio giving chase enough for that player to take a weak shot, which Risley was able to block. So it goes to an Islanders player. Islanders take a shot towards the net. Odell Hyman. There's going to be, net front. Oh! So there was a shot that was blocked. It went net front. Hyman is taking off the puck on the boards. They stick a little bit quicker with this team. So it goes to the corner. Russell is hustling in the corner. Russell and Bridges. Russell comes out. They're looking for the puck. It goes to McNiven. McNiven keeps it low. She had a player, so she didn't want to hit it right into that player, so she took that low. It's going to be Russell there. Mihalovic is in now. Mihalovic and Russell are in the corner. We have no one on that other side of the ice. Player is going to be able to make an exit. Fazio gets that. Fazio chips it back into the zone. Islander player has it on the boards. We're at neutral ice. Warhawks are making a change. They need to get there. So Ikeda comes. It's hard. She went in hard for a stick lift and then ended up taking a shoulder to the boards. So Coach Sophia is out there. I think that's Fazio, I think. So she needs a sec. She's on a knee, but she's talking to Coach, taking a second. 9:20 left to play, 0-0. That was Madi Fazio. She skates off. She'll probably need a second. Hopefully she'll be able to remain playing. So Warhawks on the faceoff, 9:20. We're in the Warhawk zone near circle. It's going to be Zolna, DiNicola, and Ikeda off the faceoff. DiNicola comes out with it. She passes it to Ikeda. Ikeda is going to make an entry. Ikeda on the side. She hustles it around the boards. DiNicola trying to get that up. It's back behind the net. Ikeda giving a back check. Right, that puck stays in the zone, but an Islander player sees it, comes out with it. They're going to make an entry. I don't know where. There we go. Chips out to neutral ice. Zola got that puck. She's got DiNicola with her. I'm all confused. Zola on her way to the net is tripped. So we're going to be on a power play here. So Zola. So Warhawks are getting their shots off. 55 seconds left. 8:07 third period. The score is still 0-0. So too many men on the ice. McGuire gets past the player. She's trying to come in. She keeps the shot low. It's back in the net center. Oh, Warhawks had their best chance of the day. couldn't put it in, but Odell has that. Odell chips it up to Zolna. Zolna tries to backhand it towards the net. It goes behind the net. Ikeda giving chase. Ikeda stops that puck right there. Warhawks are determined. Let's go, ladies. Islanders come out with it. Warhawks, nice. Oh, it goes to neutral ice. Odell, so McGuire couldn't quite keep that, but she kicked it in. Odell's going to make an entry. She's got Fazio coming center ice with her. Odell is taking off the puck. Fazio, great play because she's the only one with her with Odell. Zoe Bridges, oh, nice shot. Nice save by the goalie. Olivia Hyman has that puck. They're battling for that puck. It's going to be McGuire. McGuire's going to take a slapper. She shoots that. It goes wide of the net. Power play is over. Bridges gets that. She circles it back around the net. Hyman in the corner. It's going to go to McGuire. McGuire's going to take another shot. Saved by the Islanders goalie. So 6:58 left to play. It's going to be McNiven and Vanslow and McNiven on the boards here. Comes out. Vanslow trying to keep it. Vanslow sneaks to neutralize. Shot off to the side. It doesn't go into the net. It's going to be Vanslow back behind the net. Vanslow is going to pass it up to Mihalovic. Mihalovic can't quite control it off the boards. Neutral ice. It's going to be Odell. Odell chipping that up to Vanslow. Vanslow is going to get a shot off. Vanslow takes a high shot. Nice save by the goalie. Nice shot by Vanslow. For a change, player gets that around the boards. Dina Cola is chasing in. Ikeda, so the Islanders player back behind the net. Oh, they lose it net front. There's going to be a shot. Ikeda gets a shot off. She takes it right into the goal. Lee. So nice heads up play.
Go Warhawks, let's get one. Get on her.
So in the corner, Bridges takes that back. Hyman giving chase. Dina Cola trying to get there. Dina Cola was blocked by a player. Bridges with a nice back check there, going across the ice. Player gets a shot off. Oh! That Risley had it in her glove, fell out of her glove, and slid right 5-hole. Just one of those things that happens. 3:53 left to play. Islanders go up 1-0. Down but not out. So heads stay up.
Go Warhawks.
So Hyman on that faceoff. 1-0 Islanders here. So Bridges on the boards. Bridges battling. Islanders are going to come out with it. McGuire is fighting to take that puck away. McGuire takes that player off the board. Such a smart player Maggie McGuire is at not getting penalized and taking a player off the boards. So squirts to neutral ice. Bridges giving chase. Dina Cola is there to accept it. A little bit of a loose puck. Islanders player takes that out of the zone. So with 2:49 left to play, we're going to go to a face-off. It's going to be McNiven and Grzetich back. Russell on that puck off the clock. Warhawks are down. McNiven skates in. And until Vansell's got a little bit of tired legs there. McNiven is going to keep that puck. She tries to shoot up to Mihalovic. Mihalovic takes a player off that puck. Nice play, Tessa. Hyman stick. So Warhawks tie it up with 1:22 left to play. Never give up. It might have been Zolna that tipped at it. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't see. We're going to have to go on the replay. So new life for Risley. She's feeling a little bit better.
Let's go Warhawks.
face off. Center circle.
Let's go.
Islanders try to chip that deep. McGuire is going to go and get that. Back behind the net. McGuire changes direction. McGuire passes it up to Ikeda. Ikeda skates that. Fazio on the boards. McNiven's taking off that puck. Islanders keep it in the Warhawk zone. They're trying to make a play. Goes high. Loose puck. Risley falls on that puck. So Risley, with a heads-up play, knew exactly where that puck was. When it got to the ice, she was able to cover it. In a good headspace. Josh, you want to describe your nerves right now?
Nope.
Josh said, nope, not going to do it. That's all right. Understandable. I know. All right, let's go Warhawks. So Warhawks were also without Johnston today. I don't know where she was. I saw her this morning at breakfast, and I didn't see her on the bench or say her name out loud. So I'm not sure. So that would mean that we are out Johnston, Ukoff, Kroll, and Porter. So it's going to be Monty Fazio on that first play. Fazio had a heck of a game. Here she's going for that shootout. She went into the boards hard too. So Fazio is going right center. She takes it high. It's over the net. So not a save, just a missed shot by Monty Fazio. So Risley taking your position center ice. Islanders up for the shootout. So Islanders player squares up. She comes in casually, chips it forward. She's going to be very calm here. Risley, patient. Risley makes a nice pad save. So great job. So no one has scored on that first one. It's going to be Maddie Zolna. I know Christian hates when I do this, but if I'm taking bets here, I'm thinking Zolna's going to nail this one. So this is where that backyard rink pays off. So none of the players here yet on the shootout have yet to gain speed while they're shooting. We'll see if that's the case. So Islanders takes a shot. She's going to make a center entry. Lots of stick handling. Shoots. Goes in the net. So shoot, I believe that went over the shoulder glove side of Anna Risley. Warhawks get a point here, but the game is over. 2-1 Islanders. So Warhawks yet to be able to take advantage of that shootout. We'll be back here this afternoon. And again, Warhawks 1, Islanders 2 in a shootout. So nice game with 4 players down, but we couldn't make it happen this time in the shootout.